Okay, hi guys, welcome back. Now I am in live. So today I'm going to discuss how to switch manual to automation profile. Okay, so in 2023, what the minimal skill set is required. I know what the current nowadays in the current market, what your minimal skill set is required, and what how to start if you are a manual tester or if you want to switch manual to automation, then what the skill set is required. So first of all things, if you are a manual tester, then definitely you have to upgrade your skill set because now these days we have a very less requirement for manual testing. You could see why the company will hire you, right? If you are a manual tester only, because they're having the same resources and they will give you the same package to others, and they know already automation. The first thing, you have to upgrade your automation skill set if you want to survive in the company or if you want to get the more hike. Now I'm going to discuss in the current market what is the minimal skill set is required. So first of all, you have to learn any programming language. So you could see we having the many automation tools in the market, and few of the tools sorry many tools, we have like a codeless automation. So if you are a beginner, you should not start for the codeless automation, otherwise you will stuck, and definitely you have to struggle a lot. So my suggestion is, what you have to do, you have to learn any programming language, right? If like you can start with any programming language, like we have a Java, we have a Python, we have a JavaScript. Okay. So if you are a beginner, then I suggest you can start to learn the Java programming, because if you will go for the Python syntax, it's easy, but you cannot able to learn in the depth. Okay, it totally depend upon you. If you are interested to learn the Python with Selenium, you can go, and you can go for the JavaScript also. Now these days, Java, we have a Playwright, so Playwright is also supporting many language as well. So you can go for the JavaScript as well. It depend upon you, but as per my, if you are a beginner, you can start to learn core Java. And the core Java, why I'm going to say you, like, what we are writing, we are able to see what is going to happen. Then you have to learn any web automation tools. Then you can, if you are a beginner, you can go for the Selenium, but now these days we having the many tools in the market, but you can go for the Selenium. Here the problem is that many of them already learn the automation, but they are not confident, they are not able to crack the interview, or they are not able to write the code, in yourself. So why this is going to happen? Because you did not spend more time to learn the programming skill, or language. Like I can say the Java, your Java concept is not clear, and you are blindly writing the code, that will not helpful for you guys. So first, spend your time to learn language. Like if you are learning the Java, learn in the depth all the concept, and how to write the logical programming and all. Got it, right? So if you will not learn in the depth, then you will stuck in the interview. I can give you one example. So just you have learned the concept, but you did not do the practice of the programming, and mostly interviewer is looking for how you are good in the programming skill. Okay, I can give you one example. You have to write the code to count the character in the string, right? So this type of the question they will ask you in the interview. If you will not do the proper practice, definitely you will stuck over there. The the first thing you have to note down, you have to learn properly, right? Even in the video, if you want to explore the Java, in my channel, you can go through that. I have a Udemy course as well. I have already pasted that link in the description, so you can explore your Java, so you have a very good knowledge in your programming language. Then second steps, you can move in the any framework. So I will suggest you can go for the Selenium. Then again, the problem is that you guys are learning the basics, but you are not able to implement the things. Why? Because you are not doing the proper practice. You guys are learning only basics things. Even the people learn also, but you are not doing the practice. If you are a beginner, at least you have to learn the basics to advance and framework, right? Then You have to automate, like manual test cases. Here the problem is going to here the problem is going to stuck, what is the problem, what when we have, you know what I can say, you guys learn it but you do not do the proper practice, and you are not confident in the interview. Okay, so if you will learn, you can find any application, write at least around 50 test cases you can automate before going to the interview. You cannot only automate like simple things, you have to automate with framework. Okay, if you don't know how to implement the framework, you have a many resources, or I am taking the live class also, you can join in my session as well, no problem. You are getting the updates on my YouTube channel when I am starting the new batch and or live batch. It many contents are there, you can just, you have any small or any framework you can take, or you can try to automate minimum 50 test cases. This is boost of your confident. If you will sit in the interview, if you do not work in the real time also, but if you know how to automate, if you know how the things are going to work, because the interviewer is going to ask you the first question, can you explain your roles and responsibility, then how we are working in the real time, right? So we have a framework, or you have an opportunity to implement the framework. It depend upon how many experience you are going to put, right? Like if you will put more than 4 or 5 years, then you have a, you might we will get the chance to implement that framework. But you know how, if you know the flow of the framework, then you can do that. Okay, so this thing the people are not doing, and they are rejecting in the interview because they are asking some scenario based question. So you guys you guys are going to stuck over there, right? This is the very important. Second thing, you have to learn some BBD cucumber, right? So cucumber framework is also very important. Then then you have to learn API testing. So API testing must required in the current market. If you don't know the API testing, you will get less call. You can start to learn API testing. You can go for Postman, the basics validation you can do for the Postman. Then for the automation you can learn rest assured. Even I am working on the rest assured playlist. If you are new in the channel, you can just go through that. That is the another skill set currently required. Then you have a knowledge of Git, you have a knowledge of Jenkins. Then you have also some knowledge of mobile testing. This is not mandatory, but if you will learn and if you will put in your profile, and definitely you have a more calls, right? Then you can learn some cloud, like you can learn for AWS or any other cloud. That is not mandatory. Okay, but if you will learn, then your resume will be boosted up. So what is the mandatory skill set is required? Just I want to summarize this, then we can end this session. Okay, first you have to pick any programming language. You should not only have a basics thing, you have to know the concept. You have a interview programming practice. Then you can learn Selenium, not only for basics, you have to learn in the advance with the framework, and you have to automate minimum 50 test cases. Then you have to very good knowledge of the cucumber also. In the cucumber you can follow the same, you can at least automate few manual test cases over there for the cucumber framework. Then what else, we have a API testing, you can learn Postman, rest assured. Okay, that is for manual and automation for API testing. This and Git and Jenkins, this is your mandatory skill set is required in your profile. Then you will get the interview calls. You should not having the basic guide, you have to mention over I have a experience. That experience will come with your practice. If you do, if you are a manual tester, you know the testing process, right? The same thing you can say, hey, I have worked on this automation project, I have a contributed this, so I have a this experience for that. And you are doing the practice, right? So same thing you have to tell, right? Okay, man. Then mobile testing and cloud. It will boost up your resume. This is not mandatory a skill set nowadays days, but whatever I have discussed, that is mandatory. and you can work on that, and definitely you will get the call. You are able to, you have, when you are doing the practice, then only you will get, confidence. Okay, so that's it in this session, guys. So quick session, uh how to switch testing from, yeah, Venkat's, you can follow the same tips, you can follow the same thing, but you are new in the testing profile. So first of all, you have to learn manual concept. Okay, so manual, what we are doing, we are following the process, right? How we start the a testing project. So testing is, first testing concept is very important. Okay, okay, then what the problem you are facing, Venkatesh? What the problem? Okay, so how many experience do you have in the BPO? Okay, okay, Venkatesh. You can reach out to me my WhatsApp. We can discuss over there. Okay, live we can't discuss many things. Okay, and reach out to me. We will guide you definitely how to start. First of all, you know, you having the very good concept, because nowadays the client is not looking for the fresher. So why they are not looking the fresher? Because the reason behind that, they don't have a time to train you. Okay, so they are looking for the trend candidate. Whatever you have a BPO profile, no problem at all, BPO experience, but you can reach on the level of the 3 year, like 4 year of the experience candidate, and you can put the same thing, right? So you can take the any application, and you can say, hey, resume you can prepare as a testing, but you have a proper practice. Otherwise you will stuck in the interview because you did not work in the real time, right? Okay, so you have a proper practice. You can pick any application, e-commerce application, which is from US. You will get many e-commerce application. You can write the test cases around, like a practice. How, like I can ask you to write the around 50 test cases. Then you can say, this project I have got it internally, right? And you can convince to the interviewer, right? So when you will get the call, just you cannot tell I worked in the BPO, I worked in the QA profile. Okay, but you know how to, but the process you should know, right? If you learn properly, and definitely you will get the calls. If you have a proper skill set in your profile, definitely you will get the call. We can discuss on our WhatsApp. Okay, guys, so if you have any question, you can reach out to me. You can comment below. So definitely I will guide you, how to start your career in your testing profile. If you are from the different background also, many of them already got the job, the people who worked in the support, or they are having the different profile, and manual people already switch in the automation as well, and they are working in the company. Okay, that's it, guys. So see you in the next live session. uh because I don't have a much time, so I have my office work and all. So when I'm getting the time, I pick some topic the people are struggling. So okay, guys. So see you. Okay, bye.